Welcome to the Land House YouTube channel. I have 3 kilowatts of solar coming into my off-grid whole house inverter, but only 1500 watts is being used. Let me show you what I found to fix this issue. The top solar array has 12 panels and is 3000 watts. And as you can see, it's a perfectly clear sunny day, and so I should be able to hit pretty much 3000 watts. If I zoom into the screen, you can see right down there in the bottom right hand corner, it's got 1500 watts coming into this battery, when it should be saying 3000. So here's what was going on. This inverter slash charge controller has a default charging current of 25 amps. I thought, well, that's fine. My solar panels are connected in series, and I have about 450 volts on there. So all I need is 7 amps of current to be able to charge my battery. Well, that's not the case. The battery only has an input voltage of 57.6 volts. So in that case, I have to increase my amperage to about 52 or 53 amps in order for the 3000 watts to go into this battery. And so let me show you what happens here when I change the amperage, the charging amps, to 52 instead of the 25 that's the default setting here. As you can see, the charge controller has brought the voltage down to 407 right here. But if I go into my settings, go into the battery settings, and go down here to the charging current, I can then change this to about, let's do 53, let's do 52. There we go. And now if I go back to my main screen here and find the solar input 1, alright, now check this out. 2700 watts instead of 1500, and we should see this climb up to about 3000. It's about 11:30 in the morning. I'm seeing 2800 watts so far. This may increase as the day goes on a little bit, but that right there is much better than seeing only 1500 watts coming into this system. It's a simple change, but it makes a big difference here charging my batteries. So keep in mind that your solar panel voltage and amperage is going to be different from what is required to charge up your battery. So for instance, if I was trying to push 3000 watts into a 12 volt battery, I would have somewhere around 14 volts, and that would be over 215 amps that I'd have to set this thing to. And of course you wouldn't want to do that with a 12 volt battery, but for this 52 volt nominal battery, the 55 amps is no problem to push into this. This inverter actually has 4 MPPT charge controllers that can take up to 12 kilowatts of solar, and so I would have to crank that amperage up to something really high. Actually, let's find out real quick. Let me pull up the calculator, and let's say 12,000 watts divided by 57.6 volts, 208 amps. So this battery can actually only be charged at 200, so it would have to have a little less than the 12K for this to work properly. I'm Seth Johnson with the Land House YouTube channel. I hope you found this helpful. If you have comments or questions, leave those down below, and hopefully your off-grid inverter system is charging your batteries quickly and you're getting good power off the grid. Alright, I will see you in the next video.